Hey guys, it's Jason on Stealthy SK. Hey guys, it's Jason on Stealthy SK, and today. Hey guys, it's Jason on Stealthy SK. Hey guys, it's Jason on Stealthy SK, and today. Hey guys, it's Jason on Stealthy SK, and this is gonna be my, well, it was supposed to be my month and a half account review, but unfortunately, stuff in real life got in the way. Just a bullet point few. My PC stopped working. I have a $4,000 custom water cooled, and if you know anything about that, you know it takes a lot of maintenance. And unfortunately, it stopped working for some reason. I got that fixed. I had problems with my left SI joint, so I had to go into a procedure for that. And on the same day that I went for that procedure, my right hip started messing up, and the procedure they did unfortunately did not fix the problem. So we're still trying to search and see what we can do. I'm currently still in a wheelchair, not able to walk. It's hard for me to even get to the bathroom, so that's just another road bump. Luckily, my main hobby is video games, and I like making videos, so it could be worse. We've also had some more personal issues, but I'm not going to go into all of that. We'll just go into what I've done in the past couple weeks since the last update. So here's my first big milestone. As far as most of you know, dailies are the best way to level that in Monster Park, and I was able to hit 260 with my dailies that day. So obviously my next goal would be to get 6th job. I went into 6th job not knowing anything about it. It is very, very long, the quest is itself. After that, I moved on to getting my Legion up. I wanted to get it to where I had the full board unlocked, and unfortunately I didn't know it stopped at 42 characters, so I did go and level every single character in the game to 120, excluding like 2 or 3 classes. I got them to like 100 or something because I figured out that it didn't count towards my Legion. But you'll see here soon how much Legion I ended up getting by the end of it. If you watched my last video, you know I like doing side grinds. It keeps my mind off things, and it's just what I like to do. I like to grind. If you're anything like me, in most games you don't read the text, you just skip the story. I read a little bit of the text, and actually the story was pretty interesting, but for the most part I just wanted to get it done, so I sped through most of it. But here are a few snippets of the 6th job story. So here's one of my biggest accomplishments I've made since the last video. I got my Legion leveled up to Heroic 1, and at Heroic 2 you get the full board, but at Heroic 1 you get 27 characters on the board. So that's just a lot of free stat just sitting there. So I finished my first stone, and I believe I got 2 more stones to go, which are 50 billion EXP each. Which I thought was going to be a lot, but I realized I need 1.7 trill to level up, so maybe it's not so much. I believe she's just going to give me another stone. Oh, not yet. And here is my 2nd stone. Go and accept it, and another 50 billion to go. Alright. What I didn't realize is they were going to give me 6 more stones to level, all 50 billion EXP. So it took quite a bit longer than I thought it was going to take. But I did end up getting it done, as you'll see soon. This is me just looking at the stones, realizing how much grinding I'm going to have to do. Now that I had all the stones leveled, there's a little bit left in the 6th job quest line. I just went and did that. It's just a mini game for each area. Wasn't too bad, didn't take too long. And I ended up getting my 6th job. With all the grinding you had to do, I actually made it to level 261. So that was cool. It gave you quite a bit of EXP for the quest line itself, plus the grinding I had to do for the 9 stones I had to level. Now my stats haven't changed much, mostly because I saved all my mesos for this video. So I'm going to be spending that on cubing, which I'll probably cube and then put that at the end so you guys can see the stats, and then you can see how I got to those stats. These are them currently without buffs and stuff on. I gotta fix a whole bunch of stuff, my Legion and everything. But once I do that, I'll show you what I'm at. Oh, by the way, I did get 6k Legion, which fills up the entire board. I just need one more day of Legion coins, then I'm good to go. Okay, so it's been a few days since my last recording. I ran into a few road bumps. I ended up getting the 6k Legion fully upgraded, so I do have the full board now. So I'm going to be fixing my Legion and adding buff duration. Since I'm a fire poison mage, it'll make my infinity last longer, which is my main damage. Unfortunately, that's going to screw up some of my boss meals, since I have a leveling up preset and a bossing preset. But besides that, I'll go and get that fixed. Sorry about the quality of the mic before, but it should be fixed from now on. Alright, so that's my finished board. I think it's looking pretty good. Has a lot of stack and buff duration. I should be doing way more damage now, so we're good to go. Okay, so this is what I ended up coming up with. Unfortunately, I couldn't put much into buff duration because I need IED right now until I get IED on my weapon sidearm and equipment, not equipment, but badge, which I will be rolling, so I might be able to take a few points off Ignore Defense, but we'll see in a little bit. So I am going to try to get a decent flame. That's awful. I think I have one more. Oh, there it is. 16 whole int. Well, I guess I'll keep the. Oh, I have one more chance. 12 int. It went down. That's alright. I'm gonna start by using a epic pot on it. Let's see what we get. Okay, I need to hammer it. I could find the hammers. Okay. So right now I'm struggling on whether I want to do my stats or drop gear first. If I do my drop gear, I have a higher chance of getting, you know, higher stuff from the higher bosses like Pitch Boss, Cornering, and stuff I'm missing. But if I get stats, I can get more soul Urda for my 6th job. So I'm kind of stuck between that. I think I'm just gonna stop at whatever's good. I was told by a few veteran players that you don't use what do you call them? you don't use red cubes, you use black cubes to get it to legendary. It has more than double the chances of ranking up. So you get it to legendary with black cubes, and then you start rolling red cubes to get whatever stats you want, depending on how much money you have, obviously. I was finally able to get my stage shield recipe, so I'm gonna go and try to craft that. I believe the tools are over here. I have a 77% chance. Hopefully it just works. Okay, nice. Now I have my Bis shield, which I gotta upgrade. So I got this. I got the pendant and the shield today, which is gonna be huge upgrades. Okay, I'm just gonna keep rolling this until I get to 6. Okay, that's epic. I'm gonna use all these fire cubes on it and see if we get upgrade that way. And that wasn't able to. So now I'm going to buy black cubes, put the red cubes in the same. I'm gonna buy 100 for now. And upgrade it as far as I can get. I do have some golden cubes actually. Let me do this first. Nope. So hopefully this gets legendary. See, that's how fast it goes. I'll need 2 line attack on, what do you call it? I'll forget my selling cubes as well. Use these. 2 line attack on legendary is my goal. I'll have you a nice attack. If I do 3 line, this means I can actually keep it. I'll hold on to this for now and come back to it. It's actually pretty decent. If it was magic attack, that'd be a very, very good roll, but unfortunately it's not. Next, I'm going to move on to my Golix pendant. That is unfortunate. Oh, triple line on me, ouch. I will take that. Not again? But this is not epic. Oh, goodness. Wow. Okay. Can I buy some more now? I had more footage, but the rest of it ended up being just boring upgrading. This is what my stats ended up as. Nearly 25k int, 7 mil damage range. My IED is a little bit low. My crit rate's good. My critical damage can be a little bit higher. I ended up changing my Legion a little bit because I needed a little bit more crit damage. My buff duration's good. My boss damage can be upgraded. In terms of gear, I still got a lot of upgrading to do. I'm going to be working on Arcane now, but I needed to upgrade before I can start doing that, obviously. But besides that, yeah, that was the progress I made. You can call it 2 weeks, but it was more like 3 weeks since the last time I did an upgrade video. And if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a subscribe, a like, a comment, anything you can do to help the algorithm. I make these videos just to show off my progress and hopefully to help people with their progress and what they want to upgrade first. Alright, you guys have a good one. Peace.